What's up guys, TF Man Reviews here. Today we will be looking at Transformers Studio Series 86 movie Coronation Starscream. This version of Starscream is from the 1986 Transformers the movie, where as soon as Megatron dies, Starscream immediately assumes to himself, "Hey guys, I'm the new leader!" And then he immediately is killed by Galvatron, who is literally just Megatron. Yeah, he doesn't very last that long in the movie as king. His coronation is like a whole 13 seconds. Now, speaking of the coronation, well, in his coronation gear, Starscream has these very nice shoulder pauldrons, that he wears for all of 3 seconds, and he even has a nice Decepticon crown, which just easily pops off, and you can see his eyes, and he still has... It's about the same mold, actually, as the Siege Starscream. I'm not reviewing that. But honestly, I like this one a little bit better. I think the Earth jet is a lot, far better than the Cybertronian jet. And you also get this really cool cape piece, which, if you want, you can fold out a little bit, make it look like he's twirling his cape. You can just move his arm up a little bit. Which, if the null rays look weird, it's that the pauldrons have a special piece, so that way, not only will because they normally plug into his null ray arm, the peg, so now they just plug in here so that they look, and honestly, I kind of like the look of it. But let's get him back to, yeah, that's another thing. The standing with the cape he's very wobbly. He's like that one chair that's always in your grandma's house, just never wants to sit still, and it's fucking awful to sit in. If I could actually pose him correctly. Let's see what he looks like in his normal gear. Here we have Starscream in his regular basic version, and honestly, I prefer him looking like this than with the coronation gear. It's very tacky, and it makes him hard to pose. This toy, it doesn't have the best shoulders, so he's kind of hard to, aim shots, but you can do it fair well enough, and it's a lot better because his fingers open up, so you can make him, actually kind of point at what he's going to be shooting at. Just almost, but this is Studio Series. This is not Masterpiece. I will eventually get a Masterpiece, but until we hit 2,000 subs, don't expect that for a while. And unlike most figures, his transformation is actually good, so let's get into that. For the transformation, it doesn't matter how you do it. I learned how to do it from Prime versus Prime, and it's pretty simple. So first thing you want to do is just pop off the null rays, because they'll plug in later. Technically parts forming. You're going to take the feet and plug them in together. Bring these wings up, move them back, and they plug into a little tab right here. Do that again for the other foot. And you're going to want to take the feet, press them together. Take his knees, pop them out. And you're going to want to save that for later. Now let's go to the arms. The arms are kind of annoying. You're going to take this piece and pop it up. And then you're going to fold him right. Actually, no. I messed up. Whoops. You're going to take this, move it up, and fold the arm in like this. Make sure it's snug in there. And then you're going to do that with the other arm. Believe me, the hands are possibly the worst thing about transforming it. But as I say that, they're still really easy. They're just really annoying. And you're going to want to plug that in like that. And that just clicks together, just like that. So, to get the chest off is a little annoying sometimes. You're going to want to take the air pieces and just press them together a little bit. Not too hard. You don't want to break the figure. You're going to take the cone, pull it up, and snap it onto his face just like this. You're going to want to line the head first, make it just a little bit easier on yourself. And then I'll just pop in together like this. Bring this up and rotate it. So that way the nose cone is facing this way. The glass will be up at the top. And you're going to take the arms and fold them in. It's really simple. Bring the chest cavity up. There's going to be these little pegs right here, and they're going to tab in right here. It's a little stiff, but it just snaps right into place. Then you want to go back to the legs, like I said, and just fold these in, kind of like Blitzwing. Then there's going to be these little tabs that just plugs in like that. Make sure you move the skirt up, put the knees in, bring the skirt down. Then you're going to want to take the wings, make sure they're aligned, and they do pop off, but they are meant to do that, so don't worry about if you actually break the figure. Pop it in, and just connect them in the back. Then, last thing you're going to want to do, take the null rays and just plug them in underneath the wings. And finally, we have Studio Series Starscream in jet mode. Now, honestly, I very much prefer his jet mode to all of my other Transformers. The vehicle is clean, but like most Transformers, there are some underlying issues. There's just a little hole right there. I don't like it too much. But if you do some good things, if you look in the cockpit, there's a seat, and it's not detailed, but there is flight controls. Overall, the vehicle mode so far is an easy 10 out of 10. The figure itself, just the robot mode 2, is also a 10 out of 10. But let's do some comparisons. Here we have him compared to his chair. Here he is compared to Blitzwing. And here he is compared to my first review and his little cousin, the Transformers Legacy Core Class Starscream. Overall, Studio Series Starscream is definitely my newest favorite figure. All of his accessories for his Coronation gear and just the base figure itself, perfect 10 out of 10. But what really highlights him is his purple throne. What better throne, what a perfect sized throne for a man with a big enough ego as his. Anyways, guys, this has been TF Man Reviews. Have an excellent day. I swear to God, if we can't get any more Patreon subs, I might actually just fucking blow up Cybertron myself. They won't have to go back.